Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. This is Tabby Tuesday, and also this is my first voiceover video. So I'm testing out my voiceover capabilities to see how they will work. I'm actually sitting out back enjoying some sunshine. We have a pretty nasty wintry weather headed our way tonight, so yeah, I want to enjoy it while I can. I am working with my Touch New markers. This image is from Broken Circles. And I decided to use my Touch New markers. They're definitely not my favorite marker, as you guys know, but you know, when you've got something, even if it's not what you necessarily want it to be, you definitely don't want to throw away something that's working. So yeah, I'm going to use these up until they can't be used anymore. There's great color range in that set. I mean, there really is. Granted, it says it's 168 markers. You might as well toss the fluorescents. But other than that, there's a beautiful color range. Generally, there's a lot of dead on arrival markers in that set. And that's why I'm not a big fan. But hey, you know, the color range is good. I will give it that much. And the company did send me some replacements for some of the dead on arrival markers. But what I have come to realize with these markers is they don't last as long as some of the other budget-friendly markers that we've come to know and love, like our Ohuhus and our Cali Arts and things like that. So yeah, I mean, you'll use them a few times, put them down for a couple weeks, come back to use them again, and the markers dry. What I do when that happens is I generally just try to add some alcohol in with them to kind of reconstitute them, get them working again. But of course, anytime you're adding alcohol to your markers, you're going to lighten the color somewhat. So any swatches or anything that you have are going to be kind of inaccurate once you start to add alcohol to the mix. You can probably hear it's pretty windy outside. I may actually need to take this inside. Let me go ahead and move. I'm afraid that you're picking up a lot of the winds. And yeah, I don't really want you to have to do that. It does look like things went down a good bit. And like I said, this is a test of the voiceover capabilities that I'm going to have. I'm using Power Director to test this. It's by Cyberlink, so you'll see the little watermark there. I definitely don't want to purchase anything that I'm not going to be using on a regular basis. So I'm just going to try this out and see how it works, and then I will decide if it's worth putting actual money into to do this. It does enable me to be able to do this on my cell phone. This is an app that I was able to find in the Android Google Play App Store. So that was nice. And what I'll do on this image, once I am finished coloring it, I, off camera, added some pencils to add some shading. So I did not do that on camera. I'm going to try to attach a picture of the finished piece at the end of the video. I forgot to attach it when I was in the process of editing. So I hope I can go back and re-edit after I do the voiceover. We're learning together. The reason I really wanted to test this voiceover capability is because when Gary does finally get to have his surgery, he will be home for probably about 2 weeks. And I wanted to know if it was going to be possible for me to maybe make my videos, and if I could upload them with a voiceover, so I could actually video the coloring and add the voiceover. So I thought I would test that theory and see how that worked out. I went with a very light blue here, and I didn't realize when I got to right there is when it hit me that I was outlining the shirt with the blue, and then the skirt was the exact same blue, and I'm like, oh no, because they blended right in together. So I will go back and try to fix that, and it looked a lot better once I added some pencils over the top. Also, if I can get the voiceover to work really well on future videos, what I can also do that I had thought about was I can do coloring chats with you guys where I do my markers like this and do the marker base, and then I can record as I do any shading or anything with pencils, because that takes a lot longer than laying down marker. And I could maybe do my shading in and things like that still on camera, but maybe do a voiceover for that and make just that last part possibly a speed color. So you get the color in chat, and then you get to see the shading that's going on, but that part would be sped up. I'm not comfortable yet with trying to use my pencils. And when I'm not comfortable and I'm trying to concentrate, it becomes very difficult to talk, because when I'm concentrating, my thoughts are on to what I'm doing, and I find that I get very, very quiet. So I don't think that you guys would enjoy sitting in the silence while I work with those pencils. I'm hoping the more I use them, the more I'll get to know them better, and as I get to know them, the easier it will be to come on camera, and hopefully it'll become kind of second nature, like I'm able to just kind of use my markers. Right now, I think even if I were trying to blend markers on camera, I would probably be pretty quiet too. So this is a really cute little image. I'm really enjoying getting to experience all of Tabitha Barnett's books. I believe now I have almost all of them. I think she has 34 books total. I don't think there's that many listed in her store right now, but I think I have about 20 of the books now between my digital downloads and my actual physical books. And this was one of the digital downloads that I had printed out from Broken Circles. Tabitha was kind enough to send me a few of her books just to preview when we had discussed maybe doing this series, and so I am very thankful that she sent me those. I used the coupon code that she's offered to my subscribers and purchased the rest of the books that I needed. And then I also placed some orders on Amazon for some books that I wanted actual physical copies of. And, you know, as I look at these digital downloads, I may decide that I want more of the physical copies of the books. I really prefer to color in the books. I like that a lot better than trying to print things and find somewhere to store those and all of that. I like the way books look on a shelf. So if I really like the book, I will definitely get a physical copy of that for myself. So if you have not received the coupon code yet that Tabitha provided, everything you need to know is in the description just down below. The code is only valid in her store. There is a link, and that is the Selffy or Selffy, I'm not sure how that's pronounced, store. And it has all of her works. It also has some smaller sets that you can get that's only a few images, and she also has like a hair and skin chart that I really liked. I purchased that. And she has some information on coloring gemstones and that kind of stuff, and it's all over in her store, so take a look. The coupon code is Color with Donna. That is all one word, and it is not capitalized or anything like that. It's only valid in the store, and it is for 30% off of all purchases that's made inside the store. Please do not share that coupon code with anyone. Please don't post that in social media or send it via email or anything like that, because Tabitha was kind enough to give that code to me for my subscribers. And so if you'll use that for yourself only and not pass that code along, I would be very grateful, and I'm sure Tabitha would also. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But definitely go and pick yourself up a few of her PDF files that you may be interested in. It's a great opportunity to get to test out Tabitha's work, and it's a wonderful discount. This seems so odd to me to be watching my own video while I'm doing a voiceover. I am so thankful that I cannot hear my voice in the background every time. I love it now that I have a intro on my videos, because when I have to click to answer comments and things like that, I don't hear myself anymore. I hear the intro music, which is amazing. I don't think any of us really like to hear ourselves on recording, because what you hear recorded is not the same thing that you hear when you're speaking. And it just always really throws me off. And I'm like, no, I don't sound that way. And I mean, maybe I do, because I don't think recordings lie, but that's not what I hear when I speak. So it's just kind of odd. Now I'm actually using my chameleon color tones for the skin tones. I really do like my chameleon color skin tone set. I purchased it at Hobby Lobby and used a 40% off coupon for that set. And then I later purchased the entire 52 pen set. The 52 pen set is actually 50 markers, and then you have a colorless blender and a black liner pen. One end of the black liner pen is a little, it's a little wider than the other I was seeing. Yeah, here's my pen. They're detail pens. One is 0.6 millimeters and the other is 0.4 millimeters, so that's nice to have. So how have you guys been doing? I really hope that you're doing well, and that this video finds you happy and healthy and peaceful and colorful. I hope that you are maybe taking part in our Tabby Tuesdays. I was very excited to get to color some of Tabitha's work with you guys, because I find it very relaxing. Her images are so cute, and you know, you can make them as simple or as detailed as you want them to be, and I really like that about her images. I like to just kind of sit back and unwind, especially with her cute little mandalas like this. I was pointing out there that I did get a bit of a line in the skin, but I think the line went away. I actually talked while I was doing the video because I wasn't sure that the voiceover was going to work. There wasn't a lot of conversation going on. I was more talking about the colors I was using and the markers and things like that, because I was afraid if I could not get a voiceover done, I definitely did not want to lose all of the footage. So I needed to do something. And I went in with the brown here, and then I came back in with a lighter, I believe, color brown, just so there would be a little bit of a difference between the two. And I'm back to using the Touch News. I think I only used the one chameleon just for the skin tone. And it looks like that marker line on that face is actually going to stay there. I kind of thought it went away, but I'm still seeing it. And I'm coloring this on, I believe it's 110 weight Georgia Pacific cardstock. They sell that at Walmart. It's $4.88 for, I believe, 150 sheets, which is a really good price, and it's good paper. It's good and thick. I don't have very many problems with bleed out, where the ink bleeds outward and feathers. I don't have that so much on this as I do, you know, with the thinner paper. So that's a very good thing. It makes me be able to do little detail work like this with those markers. The touch markers do tend to bleed a lot more, in my opinion, than some of the others. So it's nice to have that cardstock. That's one thing that can be said for printing out your own images, is you can choose your own paper. So that's definitely a positive. I ran out to the store this morning to pick up a few things, and I needed a couple folders and some clips, and I got those. And then I ran over to our grocery store that's right across the street from our Walmart, and I got some more of their sushi because it was so yummy the other day. And this one, they did not have the deluxe, which has like the crab meat. She didn't have any of the crab salad mixed up yet. So I didn't get the deluxe, so I don't have the crab salad. But other than that, it's wonderful. I believe it's called tempura. It's a tempura roll is what I believe it's called. Let me see. I can grab them. Tempura sushi roll. And it has fried shrimp, avocado, cucumber, eel sauce, spicy sauce, pickled ginger, wasabi, soy sauce. And then it has crab salad if it's the deluxe. And it is so yummy. It is some of the best sushi that I have ever had. I love it so much. And I did get me a Starbucks while I was there. There's a Starbucks inside of that grocery store now, which is wonderful. And I got the, what is it called? Cinnamon shortbread. Their new cinnamon shortbread. It's really, really, really yummy. You don't really taste a lot of the cinnamon in it. I think the cinnamon may just be on top where they sprinkle it on. But it's got a shortbread and some vanilla, and it's really yummy. I like it a lot. Wow, doing voiceovers is hard because it doesn't seem, when you're actually doing a color in chats, And any of you that do videos, tell me what you think. But when I'm doing a coloring chat, it seems like a half an hour or an hour just goes by so quickly. But it seems like now that I'm not actually coloring and I'm just doing the voiceover, I can feel every bit of these 20 minutes that I've been doing this voiceover. I guess that just all goes to say that, you know, time flies when you're having fun. And I'm going back in and putting a little darker blue around the trim, and I'll do the same on her shoes because it just needed a little something so those didn't like run together. And those little things right there, those little things, I'm not sure what they are. Tabitha, what are those if you're watching? Little things right there on the side. Those, yeah, right on the side of the shoes. I wasn't sure what those cute little things were. Do any of you have any idea what those might be? It doesn't really seem like laces. Bradley's laying over on his bed and he's all relaxed and his eyes are like part way open but not really. He's just chilling out. He was so restless earlier today. He was just tiptoeing all around the room. I was trying to record my completed coloring pages for January video and he was just pitter-pattering all over the place. I'm a little worried about him. Recently, I'm starting to notice that he doesn't seem to have as much strength in his back legs as he has had. And, you know, he's getting a lot of age on him. And he's a dachshund who, you know, dachshunds tend to have back issues and back problems. So I'm a little worried about him. I'm hoping that it's just maybe a little arthritis, which, you know, that's bad, but at the same time, it's a lot better than a disc problem that dachshunds are so prone to. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me through this, my first voiceover. I was just talking to a friend last night, and she had asked if I was doing anything particular for the month of February, like we have had. It's all about Jade Summer for January, which I have definitely enjoyed. And she was curious what we were doing in February. I intentionally did not commit to any particular color alongs or anything like that for the month of February. There's a lot of channels who are, and I would encourage you to color along with them. Anne is doing Jason Hamilton. John is doing Floral February. And Michelle is doing Feline February. I'm pretty sure about those three. I'm not sure about anyone else. But those are three really good ones. And I'll definitely color some for that, you know, in my spare time. But I didn't choose to do anything specific for the channel For main reason was because I just began my YouTube channel on November 5th, I believe, was my first video. And I never imagined that the channel would grow as quickly as it did. And I am so grateful for that. It just humbles me at the growth that the channel has had. I was still well under 2 months old when I was asked about participating in It's All About Jade Summer, and having a collab color along like that excited me a lot, and I definitely wanted to take part in that. But what I found was that the channel has been growing, and I've been trying to learn and, learn videoing, learn editing, learn voiceovers, learn, all these things I've been trying to learn while really putting out content and trying to improve my content for the channel, since it has grown so much, so quickly. And having Jade Summer to focus on for the month was nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't really able to think a lot about the direction I wanted to go in with the channel, what I wanted to do moving forward, how I wanted to do my color alongs, how I wanted to edit my videos. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes. It's not just hitting a record button and just going with it. There's so much more, that's kind of involved in that. And since I have been trying to learn so quickly and get my setup in a way that it works for me and just everything, I thought taking the month of February to maybe focus on different directions I could go in with a channel, trying new content, just being able to have the freedom to, color for myself and for enjoyment and make content for the channel at the same time. I thought that would be a nice thing, to do, is to have February to focus on that. And then hopefully hit the road running in March. I will be doing March Mania with Michelle in the month March Mania. Did you hear that? March Mania. Is that what I said? Mandala Mania in the month of March with Michelle. I'm really looking forward to that because I'm digging my mandalas a lot lately. So that'll be really fun. But, in February I'm going to try to focus on figuring out some more editing techniques and ways to improve things like that, and just trying out different softwares, different ways of producing the content, different ideas I've had, and see where that goes. So with all of that said, if any of you have any ideas for color alongs that you would like to see this year, certain artists or themes, my email address is always in the description in the videos. If you'll just shoot me an email and tell me what you've got in mind, what you might enjoy for color alongs, what artists, what themes, what mediums, that would really help me a lot. It will help me produce content that I know that you guys will enjoy. So that would be awesome. And we will hit the road running with all of that. Finishing up these balloons here with the pink, and then I will move along to the other balloons that I'll do in blue to finish this up. And then I just did my pencil and gel pen work off camera. Hopefully I'll be able to attach that finished image to the end of this, even though I've already done the voiceover. This is a learning curve. I have not tested this at all. So this was like a first run for me to see if this was going to work. Again, thank you guys for bearing with me through this while I learn the ropes. I'm just so thrilled about the growth of the channel. We're almost to our 1,000 subscriber mark. I'm making plans for that giveaway and making a video, maybe doing a live stream, getting plans on how I'm going to do the giveaway. And the giveaway will be open to everyone, including international. So I'm very, very excited to be able to offer that to my international subscribers. I think there was 17 is what we needed to hit our 1,000 mark as of this morning. I'll wait until we have a few over 1,000 before I actually post the 1,000 giveaway video. Because, you know, if anyone unsubscribes or anything, I don't want that to push us right back under that 1,000. But we're going to get there, and thank you guys so much because, of course, I could not have done this without you. Your support and your love and everything has just been overwhelming, and it has been so encouraging and humbling. I just love you all so much. I've tried to move back outside. It's such a nice sunny day and actually fairly warm. It's probably in the 50s, but that's, you know, we're going to drop down into the teens tonight, I think. So enjoy it while it's here. Possible snow tomorrow, probably just rain for us. Hopefully it will not freeze and ice over the roads, but there is warnings that does include my area. I'm not looking forward to that at all. But it's definitely beautiful out right now with the sun shining, and there's a nice cool breeze. I hope it's not affecting my sounds. I don't think it is. If the wind starts picking up again, I'll definitely move back inside. But we're almost done here. Get these 3 balloons here, and then I believe I'll do the little image in the center. I still need to put the color on the little strings of the balloons there, where it's got like the little 3, I don't know if they're like, they almost look like beads, but I'm sure it's not beads. All right, that one is almost done. Perfect. All right, guys, I guess I'm gonna start closing this video out. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I am so excited and happy to have you with us. It's wonderful. If you have any ideas for Tabby Tuesdays, if there's a certain image of Tabitha's that you would like to see colored, please email that to me. If you color anything for Tabby Tuesday, please hashtag Tabby Tuesday and hashtag color with Donna on social media so Tabitha and I can find those images. If you would like to email the images to me, I will attach them at the end of my Tabby Tuesday videos, so that can be shared with everyone as well, and we can make this just a really great, enjoyable time. The links are down below to Amazon and all of Tabitha's books there, as well as to her store, where with the coupon code Color with Donna, you can receive 30% off for a limited time in her store. So I hope you will take advantage of that and will enjoy that discount and show Tabitha some support. The wind's definitely kicking up again. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. I'm sure you can hear that. Just a little bit more here, put in the red, and then I will finish the rest off camera. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I've definitely enjoyed filming this and testing a voiceover. And I'm going to go ahead and close out and just let the rest of the video play until it is done. So, until next time, guys, peace, love, and happy coloring. Bye, guys.